Yo, once again, it's on. Back at you one more again, Real Kids TV and the House Like Kitchen Sinks. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat and this action, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive it. Now, with no further ado, I'd like to get into this afternoon's video, if you will. I want to speak about Wack100 on Clubhouse, man. You know, I don't know how many of you all are familiar with Wack100. You know, he manages like the game and Blueface, and hell, after that I really don't know. But, you know, no disrespect, I just don't know whoever, you know, else that he manages. You know, I know he has a record label. I think it's 100 ENT. But nevertheless, Wack100 goes in. I can't even remember dude's name that he's arguing with. But the basis of this interview is BG formerly of Cash Money Records? Actually, he's probably still a member of Cash Money Records. You know what I mean? BG, he was sentenced to, I believe, 14 years in the feds several years ago. And it's been rumored that he's about to come home. I don't know if it'll be, you know, at some point this year, or I think it's definitely next year. Don't quote me, but from what I'm hearing. And the guy that Wack was arguing with, you know, it was a simple conversation. But you ought to know Wack100, man, he's a bully. So anytime he said he wants to dominate the whole conversation. So anytime something is said, he has the mic. You know, he has a louder voice. He has the longer reach, pause. Double pause. You know what I mean? So he's usually gonna, you know, he's gonna be the loudest in the room. Now, dude was just simply saying, like, BG been off the scene for so long, you know how the music industry goes. You know what I mean? If you gone for a little bit, man, they on to the next. If you there, they on to the next. So he was just saying that he don't really think BG is going to be as relevant. Well, Wack100 took that personal, as though he was talking bad about Cash Money. As, you know, the people that know Wack100, he's in control of Cash Money West. Whatever that is. So he's in control of Cash Money West. So, you know, he has an allegiance, an alliance to Birdman. I love Cash Money, so this is no knock on anybody. You know what I mean? This ain't even a knock on Wack. I watch Wack all the time. You know what I mean? Funny dude. And I definitely think he's about his business. You know what I mean? But I got to call a spade, as he would say. You know, dude wasn't disrespectful. He was just like, man, the times in the past, man, BG ain't really, you know, he ain't like that no more. He probably still like that lyrically, but BG's fans is grown now. You know what I mean? Everybody's adults. So Wack100 proceeded to name the artist that Birdman has. You know, NBA Youngboy, Lil Uzi. You know, he has access to Drake. He has access to Nicki Minaj. He has access to Wayne. So he was just basically saying these guys are going to give BG features. He's going to be able to jump on their tours. And then you're going to have a Cash Money reunion tour. All of that, the guy that he was speaking with, and I hate the fact that I can't remember. I don't remember the dude's name. I agree. BG's going to get a bag because Birdman going to bless him right out the gates. You know what I mean? He probably going to have a couple whips. He's going to have a crib. Jewelry. You know what I mean? Meal ticket in his account. You know, he's going to have a bag, and he's going to make a bag. Because like dude said, he's going to jump on all these people's, you know what I mean, tours and what have you. They're going to do the Cash Money reunion. So he's going to make some M's. But at the same time, is he going to be able to stand on his own? I don't believe it at this point, man. BG, I mean, just think about it. Who's doing anything from Cash Money? And again, this is no knock on Cash Money Records. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, outside of Wayne, who's doing anything? You don't hear anything from Juvie. You don't hear anything from Turk. I know Turk's doing his podcast. I know Juvie's touring. You know, he's doing his old songs. You know, he's jumping on different people's tours. He was on tour with No Limit, which I commend. I salute, you know what I mean, P and Juvie for that. But who do you hear? Who's doing anything outside of Wayne? So I don't know what makes people think that BG's just all of a sudden gonna get out of prison and then boom, he's gonna blow. I think the time is past him, man. The music industry wastes on no time, wastes on nobody, and especially the music industry. You hot today, cold tomorrow. Look what happened to Ja Rule, man. Biggest thing in the world, man. Pause. Then what? Next week, everybody hated him. You know, everybody can't be Drake. Everybody can't be Wayne. Everybody can't be, you know what I mean, Eminem. Everybody can't be, you know, Outkast, Andre 3 Stacks. Even the people that are timeless, that can just drop at any time. Jay-Z, you know, Boosie came out. No disrespect to Boosie, he came out, man, and sold like 500-600 records his first week out of jail. Typically, your sales decline after the first week. You know, in a lot of cases, not every case. So I'm saying, like, I felt what dude was trying to explain to Wack, but Wack so aggressive and angry, man. He got to, you know, he got to go in and talking about dude's mama and it's on, it's up, leave it where it's at. When I see you, it's on. And come on, bro, you can't even have a simple conversation with dudes, man. I guarantee you, man, you was just over in who was Wack at? I forgot where he was at. It wasn't Dubai. He was over, I forgot exactly where he was at, but he was out of the country. So I assume he was over there doing business. You don't talk to them white people like that, man. You know what I mean? That you trying to do business with. So why do you talk to us like that? And then you got your little comrades from, you know, Clubhouse. That's right, Wack, get him, Wack. Wack, get him. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary. But see, a lot of that is for views. A lot of that's for clout. You know what I mean? Wack is very, very calculated. I ain't never met the man, but I mean, you know, it don't take hard to figure, you know, it don't take a genius to figure that out. He's very, very calculated. So he's gonna talk crazy, and he's gonna talk crazy about, it don't matter who he talks about. Anything to get views and to get a headline, and Wack says this, because, you know, people gonna tune in and they gonna, you know, they gonna check it out. You know, he talks so crazy about P. I think that he really is a hater of P for whatever reason, man. I don't know if, you know, what his issue is with P, but he's barking up the wrong tree just because this ain't the 90s no more. What does that mean? Ain't nothing changed. Dude's still from New Orleans, man. Dude's, you know, he still got peoples around him, but P ain't even trying to bite. You know, everything P does, Wack got something to say. All them shoes, they garbage. Oh, P, that's a licensing deal. He don't own that cereal. Snoop owns it. You know what I mean? He just always, he's renting that house. He rents some cars. Lil Romeo's paying everything. How Lil Romeo paying everything when I'm responsible for Lil Romeo getting a bag, getting a check? But he always has something to say about P. You notice he ain't never ran up on him. You know, two mountains will never meet, but two men will. Y'all both live in the same city. You claim you know where he's at. Run up. Which I'm hoping he don't, because, you know, I don't want to see two men, period. You know what I mean? Get into it and it goes somewhere else. But I'm saying. Wack, you gotta, you know, you gotta quit doing all that hating, man. But again, I don't really think it's hating, so I guess that was kind of an oxymoron, because I said one thing, then I came back and said something totally different. I just think it's marketing on his behalf, and he's just like, man, dudes ain't gonna do nothing, man. And if they do, you know, it's on. Because Jay Diggs, you know, I never hear you say nothing about him. He wants you. You know, he wants you. Why don't you take your anger and aggression out on him? Opposed to the people that's not really on that, man. I don't know, man. What y'all think? Real Kids TV. Feel free to like, definitely comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that post notification. Anytime I bring you this heat and this action, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive it. Till next time, we out.